No. No. Damn it. Huh? Oh. Mm. Hey, honey. No, it's. Well, yeah, actually, you know what? It is quite bothersome what's going on. Remember how I mentioned we're low on soldiers anyway and they keep requesting it? Well, I figured I could require some soldiers from the south from the vampire count. But it seems he thinks I attacked him. He thinks I'm sending bandits down there and I'm looting his territory. He also thinks I have slavers in my kingdom. I mean, it's true. The slaving problem is not just a me problem, though. It's an everywhere problem. He tends to just have so much resentment towards me, and I don't get it. What allies do we have? Well, to our north we have the dragon princes, but they're going through their own turmoil right now. Their mother recently died, and they're pretty sheltered. I heard the king is trying to get them more experience, but in my personal opinion, I don't see how that's gonna go well. Well, to our east is well, that's the undead lands. We can't go there. Also, it's pretty much no man's land. The two kingdoms have been fighting each other, and since they have been, well, it's just been death. Rosalith and Gaia and Dunce all fighting each other. Who would have seen that, huh? Well, Rosalith wants its independence away from Gaia, so that's why they're fighting. Dunce wants to basically take out both of them, become a superpower, and Gaia is determined to have everyone under its wing and basically build a peaceful society where everyone's subservient. Obviously, I chose Dunce because it's the most politically stable to join. That, and they kind of forced my arm. It was either join them or be eradicated. So, even though we broke off from Gaia, it just made more sense. I mean, I'm saying it like I made the decision. My great, 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 great grandfather did that. I don't know, 20, at least 20 generations back, all right? I think your father might have been around, but maybe he wasn't. I know your kind lives a really long time, but I don't know if he was really even aware of that. I mean, don't you guys usually stay out of politics? Well, I mean, yeah, it's different because you're literally married to me now, making you royalty by default. But I just mean, like, before you, wasn't it more of just like a, yeah, it's just mind your own business kind of deal? Oh, oh. That's honestly a bit more. No, no, not. I don't think you're primitive. I just think that you guys didn't care for such things. But I suppose it makes sense. You'd want to protect a land you care about, not a land that you have no worry about. Not that your father really cared for the land, he just wanted to be left alone and struck a deal with my father. And then my father encroached on your guys' territory, and then you guys would burn it down, and the cycle would repeat endlessly. With him sending knights to go kill your father, and you guys killing those knights, and then by attacking back, by attacking different villages. It was not good. I say you guys like you had any part in it, but I think we both know you're too much of a softie to really hurt anyone, right? You're trying to be all serious now. Look at you getting all huffy and puffy. All right, I'm sorry. Your greatness. Hmm? My family. Well, you know about my sister, who's living somewhere out there, who, when I'm dead, will probably be trained to take the throne. And, well, I guess you would have to die too, so. Hmm. Well, unfortunately, I'm not immortal, you know. I may have a longer lifespan than a standard human since I'm a hybrid, but I'm still gonna die one day. You know, I still will get old. Well, standard humans live for about 100 years. I'll maybe live 200. I'm not a full dragon or even a full human. I'm somewhere in between. I just have some scales on my body and little tiny horns that are hidden under my hair. It's not like anyone could ever really tell that I'm a dragon. You, it's quite a bit more obvious. I mean, for one, you have a tail, your eyes are more lizard like, and you're pretty much almost fully reptilian except for your face. So, just saying, I don't think we really have to worry about anything like that. I mean, yeah, I know you'll be sad once I'm gone, but look, think about it this way. You will be able to protect my kingdom in a way my father never could, in a way I never will be able to. You'll be able to watch over it. And that really means a lot to me. I really care for these people. I want them to do well. I want them to live prosperous futures, and I want the economy of my nation to do well. Well, I call it a nation. It's more like a small county, but you get the point. I When I'm gone and expired, I was worried what was going to happen to my people. And with you being my lover, you've eliminated that worry entirely. I know once I'm gone, you'll treat them fairly and honestly. And I appreciate that to the bottom of my soul. I know I can come off cold and harsh sometimes when I don't mean to. And you call me a tsundere, whatever that means. But in all honesty, I really care about you, alright? And I really care about my kingdom and people. And you know there's nothing I wouldn't do to make them happy. And that extends to you. Alright? Especially to you. Look at me getting all mushy. I'm talking about politics and you get me ranting about how much I love you. What is that, your superpower? Alright. I'll let it go. What was I freaking out about anyway? About the vampire count? Well, he denied helping us and basically spat in my face and said that figure it out yourself. I wouldn't be surprised if soon we'll be going to war or skirmishes will start happening. It seems like they're getting ready to begin conflict, which is bad because I don't think we could really repel them that well. My soldier count is low, especially with the war between Rosalith and Dunce. That's not counting Gaia from the north. That's drained most of our resources. Why not request help from Dunce to resolve the matter? Dunce is a survival of the fittest type country. Conquering within itself is normal. So if they invade me, it's fair. No one can help. It has to be a dispute between me and them. I'm hoping that I can get troops and stuff before the conflict breaks out. If I can do that, then maybe I can secure a border enough to where they can't get a break-in. And with the goodwill I fostered, maybe I can get some recruits that will be willing to guard the castle. Why am I saying that particularly? There are some people that would take advantage of our low troop count and try to free my brothers. With Mother gone recently, as you know, they've become a lot more radical. My mother didn't hold the power for very long, but when she did, she founded a cult. Well, just like me, they like dragons, but in a different type of way. They believe that humans are bound to be obsolete and that dragons should eat them. Yeah, you heard me right. Eat them, like as in devour them, like devour flesh and bone, all that. See, that was my reaction, disgust. But no, they don't want to listen. I mean, I know you're a half dragon, but I think even if you were a full dragon, you'd be disgusted by that. The fairy tale of sacrifices. It's ridiculous. Yeah, right? I mean, like, humans wouldn't even be like a snack compared to your dragon form. Like, I don't even know where they're getting that from. But anyway, she founded this cult. And while they worship me, I guess, they also want to set free my brothers because they are also dragon folk. Not that I'm even really a dragon. I just have dragon-like features. They're more dragon-like than I'll ever be. Well, for instance, the eldest can breathe fire and has actual lizard eyes and a lizard tongue and all that fun jazzy stuff that you got. Except, he lacks one important thing that you have. Empathy. He cannot feel at all. As in, he's like a robot, alright? He literally cannot feel anything. Pain, emotions, it's void to him. And then, well, the middle brother, he's quite scary. Well, he's extremely manipulative and has a tendency to kill for no reason. One time his maid brought in the wrong type of tea, and he took one of his talons and scooped out their eyeballs and ate it right in front of them, laughing at them. My brothers are sadistic and evil. Getting around them would not be recommended. It's why I've locked them deep in the dungeon and barely feed them. Any power and they'll be able to break out. It's like a careful balance of not killing them and keeping them alive. I do not have daddy issues. My dad's dead, remember? God, I love you so much. What's my plan? I don't know. Honestly, with the way things stand, we're not going to be moving much farther either. We can't expand in any direction. To our west is no man's land. Well, east, actually. To our west is the main capital. To our north is the Dragon Prince's domain, which I wouldn't dare invade. They'd trample us. And the south is the Count's. The Count's territory. I heard recently he took in a werewolf prodigy. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing either. Maybe this will be a new relationship for vampires and werewolves to get along, which sounds great, but would mean more trouble for us. We're faced with enemies on all sides. Despite one of them being our allies, we can't rely on them. Our best route, I think, is to preemptively attack. But if I do that, will I be able to back up my forces? Yeah, I know you want to go and help, but I'm really reluctant to send you in. Well, for multiple reasons, really. One, it'd be seen as me using a weakness. Well, you are a weakness in that sense. I love you very dearly, but if I sent you into battle, it would show that I have a crux on you, people would target you and try to assassinate you. As soon as I use you as a card and play, they will undoubtedly be trying to kill you relentlessly. On On the other hand, if I don't play you, they'll think of me as being sentimental and pathetic, leading to even more invades from different sides. Some people may even support the Count instead of me, which would be even worse. The way things stand, war is nearly inevitable. It's just the route you want to take it. I can't request troops from anywhere, so we have to rely on this on ourselves. I've already sent the orders to start bordering up our borders. They're shoring them up and adding many different types of contraptions to them. I even hired a necromancer to start summoning skeletons at the border as an early warning system. It's not great, but it's something. What am I going to do with the people? Keep them in the castle, of course. I don't want them getting involved in this. They'll just get slaughtered. Even if they could be useful in a combat advantage, I wouldn't want to use them anyway. They're all I got left. Our kingdom's been shrinking on the borders for a while now. They've been encroaching. If they encroach further, I will be given no choice but to attack. And I think they know this. They're trying to goat me into it. What's the plan? Well, one more attack and one of them's going to get hit. One of them gets hit, they'll justify it as a war. Once war starts, I'm going to activate something they don't got planned on. And this isn't, by the way, this isn't to leave our room. Understood? If they knew what I did, I'd lose my status as a prince. But sometimes you have to do some underhanded things to ensure your own prosperity. What did I do? Remember that werewolf I was talking about earlier? They're my eyes and ears of sorts. Yes, they did lose their memory. I made them lose their memory. But they have one little trait that dumb vampire can't see. Want to know what it is? It's a glamour. I can see what they see. I know everything the werewolf knows. So, if the vampire happens to reveal some plans, or in this case recently his hatred for me, I can prepare. He'll undoubtedly be used in strategy, and I'll be able to plan around it and lure him into traps. I can't say how long this will work, but I'm hoping it will. Those Gorgons were pretty pissed, though. Well, I made them give me a crap ton of venom, so they're pretty much bedridden for a couple weeks. I gave them the luxury rooms here, though, so they should be thankful for that. What's my plan beyond the invasion? Well, let's think here. There's some renovations being done to the church. It's been old and decrepit for, well, quite a few years now. My father refused to do anything about it. And so I've gone in and approved some upgrades for it. Adding more seating, improving the lighting, and most importantly, fixing the walls. They were about ready to fall down. Even hired some famous painters for them. Oh, what else? Well, South District has been being rebuilt. Yes, I know your father wouldn't be happy with it, but, well, he ain't here, so, whatever. Yeah, South District's being rebuilt, and I hope you don't go burning it down in his sake. Good. It's being built from stone, marble, and a bit of concrete. Essentially, it's a fortress town. It's basically put there for rearming, and once this invasion's over, whoever stands victorious, hopefully us, it'll be a monument of sorts. A monument to what? Well, that's a surprise. But I will say it has something to do with a really handsome dragon with really beautiful wings. And perhaps it'll be in the middle of Times Square. Just maybe. Yes, I know you were really annoyed with the painting, but that's why it existed, so people can make a statue of you. What else is planned? Let's see. Drawbridge has been officially repaired, so now they're working on the moat. Also, the walls around our eastern side have been re-upped, so it shouldn't be harder for it to be broken with ballista. Oh, in No Man's Land, a group of nomads are attempting to build a city, and I've sent them some supplies. I want to build good relations with them in case they actually succeed. Well, if they do well, they could be a secondary line of defense, which would be very helpful. These nomads, I think, are mostly monsters, but there's a couple humans in there. Well, let's see. There's a centaur, a vampire, I think an android from olden times, weirdly enough, a harpy, and an ogre. And they're all attempting to build a little community there and are hoping to bring the war to an end by basically colonizing the land. I don't get it, but I hope they succeed. I want this war to end. It's really stressful. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, we could go out there and help them, but there's too much stuff to do here. And Highness, Your Highness, you just came busting into my chambers, unannounced, without guards. This better be important. It is. It's the South. You remember how we've been telling you about the raids? Yes. It's much worse than we thought. They've broken through the southern barrier. What? How? I don't know, Your Highness. Damn it. Prepare the troop. Now. Yes, sir. What's going on? Seems like they've begun their invasion early. No announcement of war. That sneaky bastard. No, you cannot help. You stay here. You understand me? Stay. Alright. Where's my sword? I'm on. There you are. Hisser. What? It's Hisser. It's my sword. It's its name. Anyway, stay in this room. Do not leave. If anyone attempts to come in this room, kill them immediately. No one is to come into this room unless it is me. Understand? And by all gods in earth, do not let anyone near that box. It contains the keys to my brother's cells. We do not want them getting out. You stay here. Oh, damn it. Oh, that stupid fool. Well, it seems there was someone here after all. Oh, a dragon. How curious. Surely you won't mind if I take that off your hands. What's in it? Oh, just some things that I need. Yes, yes. Now if you'd be so oh, fire. And growling. You're a feisty one. Super feisty. Well, don't mind if I do? Oh, your screaming is so wonderful. I'm sorry, Divine One, but I just couldn't help myself. I just had to stab that into your eye. Oh, seeing the blood trickle from your face. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy myself. Oh, but I need to take the box. But I can just carve my knife down the side of your face. Such a look of terror. Such a look of... Whoa, such a bright... Fire. Birds. I heard screaming. Holy. Oh, fuck. My side. Oh, it's gonna leave. Honey. Oh, God, your eye. No, I'm fine. Just was a bastard got a hit on me earlier. Didn't draw blood. Just... Oh, I think they just broke a couple ribs. Oh, shit. Medic. Oh, Your Highness. No, there's no time. Get them in a medical stretcher immediately. But now. Understood. Fuck. Oh, fuck. No, gotta stay conscious. Gotta stay conscious. I can't. The beeping noise. The clock. No. The box. The box. Have to hold on. But I must have been bleeding eternally. No. I'm not. Honey? Oh, hey. Oh, no, I'm not moving. Oh, you're putting a giant claw in my chest. You're a dick. Don't move. Look at you being the dominant one. Your eye. I should have stayed. I could have protected you. I let you down. How am I alive? I should have died. I was bleeding eternally. My hands. Why, they look different. They're more clawed. What did you do? What did you do? My teeth are sharp. What magic is this? Not magic? Blood. You gave me your blood? I guess that makes sense why I'm alive. Your natural regenerative abilities must have kicked in. But why did my body change? The union? The marriage? I see. And so, I'll start changing soon, won't I? Even more. This is not good. I'm happy to be alive, but I don't want to lose my humanity. It's what's kept me going. It's what's kept me sane. I mean, you have, but how many did we lose? Okay, it's not that bad. It seems like they just knocked them out. They didn't actually kill them. What happened while I was fighting? A large battalion of troops entered our southern border, smashing through the gate. It seems their goal wasn't to attack the group, the sentries, but to get as fast as they could to the capital. We intercepted them, but a few slipped by. It seems like they had a scout planned way ahead to steal the box while I was out. Luckily, you were there. By the time I realized what was going on, I turned around and started to ride on horseback back to the capital, and as soon as I got to the gate, a giant ogre with a massive hammer slammed into my lower rib cage. It shattered it. But through pure determination and will, I managed to climb my way up all those stairs and make it to you. Something surged within me, a power I didn't know I had. My body was lit aflame. I felt it. A new feeling surged within me. Pure rage. No, not rage. The will to protect. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this bed for a while. Look, I know you've been adverse to making decisions, but I can't sit in my throne like this. It's going to take at least a week for me to heal properly. I need you to take over until I'm better. I know you don't want to rule, but please. A war has just been started. Our people need guidance, and I can't give that to them. Right now, it's up to you. You need to lead us until I can recover and get back on my feet. You are all that's left right now. Do you understand? Good. I know you lost an eye. Permanently. It seems like they used silver on you. I'm sorry. You're not offended? You just wanted to follow my orders and keep me safe? How did I get so lucky as to meet you? I promise I'll spend every day and every waking moment showing you just how much I love you. But first, I need a drink and a cheeseburger. I'm starving. I love you too.